Alright, so we're going to look at how to do an Excel graph. So you're going to go to Excel. You can just click on that and it'll pull up, and we just want a blank workbook. Now if we're going to do the osmosis graph or something like that, you're going to see that we need to leave this top one blank, and then we're going to go down and look at the minutes that we're going to put in and type those in. Now you're looking at that one going, why is it 1440? But remember, it's 24 hours, but everything else is in minutes. And then we have to put our different bags in, so we want to make sure that we are giving enough room for that. And bag B, right? And then of course bag C. Oops, bag C, right? And then we're going to put in some numbers, okay? So we're going to put in some numbers here, and again, it's all these different things that you might have. I'm just going to, put in some things that would look similar, because if you're looking at that first one, it is going to be kind of even, right? Not a whole lot of change there. And then if we're looking at this one, we see that some change does start to happen, especially over those over the 24 hours, right? So when we look at that, and then we're going to type in our last one, and we can see that again we see change when we get to especially over the 24 hours. Now once I have this information, right, once I have all this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all my data, okay? Once I highlight, then I'm going to click on Insert, and when I click on Insert, I'm going to go to Recommended Charts, and click on Recommended Charts. Now, I want to click on All Charts, because that right now it's just showing me a bar graph, and I don't want that. I want All Charts, because I want to click on Line Graph right here. Now, at this point, you have to make sure that you're getting one that is showing your X and Y axis correctly. So I want to double check and see, is this one doing that? Do I have my dialysis bags? Do I have it over time? So if I look at this one, if I just kind of let this one get bigger, I can see that it's giving me a key for my different bags. I can see that I have time on my x-axis, which is my independent variable, and I can see my y-axis is giving me my different mass in grams. So I like this one. Now, if I go to different ones, I can see that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one, right? This is the one I want, so I want OK. And should show me my data. Let's go back and insert. Let's go recommended, all charts, line graph. There we go. That's the one I want. Give me my data. There we go. Whew. So now that I have my graph, I'm not done yet. I want to make sure that my chart title is correct. So I'm going to go to this plus sign right here. I'm going to click on that, and I want axis titles as well. So I want to be able to get my axis titles. So now I can click on my chart title, and I can change my chart title for whatever I want. And of course you want to make sure that your Y of X, and then what are we looking at? So Y of X, our Y is our mass. So mass in grams, so we can put mass of dialysis bags over time, right? So I could put that in. So mass of dialysis bags, over time, right? But I also want to make sure that my axis title is correct, so I want to delete that, and I want to type in mass, but don't forget about the fact that you have grams, right? Mass in grams. And then I want to change my axis title here too. So again, my x-axis would be time, but remember you need a type of unit. Now when you go to use this, you can actually then print off this graph. If you wanted to insert it, you could do a snip tool, and then you could put that into your document.